if you have once complained about the state of our government, the state of our local government in specific, and you believe that the development of this country needs to come from that level, I think there is a perfect opportunity coming up, and we should not miss that opportunity as young people. You and I should not miss that opportunity to make sure we are changing the dynamics of the politics in our local government. Now, the constitutional review that the media keeps talking about is happening, and a lot of things are going on. Recently, you may have seen the pointers that the government brought out, things they are accepting, things they are not, and the justifications for all of that, all of those. We also saw the committee, the Constitutional Review Committee report that came up recently, and it is important for us to also focus on that and read and see what is in it for we the young people. And I keep saying that these are the moment. This is a very very important moment for us in our democratic journey, for us to keep an eye out for what we can do, what we shouldn't do, and the things that we can actually innovate to help to support and promote our democracy, to develop our local areas, and to make sure that things are moving effectively as we expect them to. So one of the things that I am thinking about is the fact that now we are going to be electing our MMDCs. If these constitutional review things should go through, we are going to be electing our MMDCs. Now, what that means is that it's going to present an opportunity for young people. And this election is actually going to be based on non-partisan basis. But the kind of politics we have witnessed at the member of parliament level and the national election level, it is not something to write home about. And many of us have complained about that bitterly. We have expressed our opinions on how that is particularly undermining our democracy and the progress of this country. So what I am thinking, and what I think every young person should be involved in actively now, is to start positioning themselves with their ideas, with their methods, and with whatever strategies that they have to be able to win power and have these innovative ideas on how we can transform our local economies. This shouldn't come as something that you are going to be looking for hefty sums of money to come and invest in an election. But we should our presence in this electoral process is what is going to transform it and make it more ideas based than it should be. Than it has been based on money in the past. So it should be more ideas based. And I think if we actively engage in the process and make it a battle of ideas rather than a battle of who has more money, we are really going to turn the course of that local level election in favor of young people, where that election is not going to be about who has who has more money and who can buy delegates, or who can buy who. It's going to be about who has the ideas and who is more positioned to bring in resources to that community to help it develop that community. But if we sit back and we are witnessing and we are observing what is going on, and we leave it again for the people who already are so taken away by the kind of politics that is currently going on, they are going to change that dynamics. They are going to take that same mindset on how elections should be conducted at, as we are witnessing now, to that local level elections again. And that is really going to affect us and affect the kind of change we want to see at this local level. So I think that young people should be actively engaged in the process. We should keep our eyes out, our ears out, and we should keep our minds, we should get our minds sharpened, our communication skills we should get them sharpened in order to be able to get into that space, communicate to the local people, communicate to the electorate, and let them understand the dynamics that is going to be involved in this type of changes that are coming. And you and I are best positioned to be in that position. And for me, I am saying this specifically because I know there are many young people with many brilliant ideas. And these are people that can go to that local level, transform their local economies, and we start to see development right from the bottom of things to the national level. Because if our local government are not doing well, our national government is not doing well. And that is the fact we need to accept. Development can never come from the central government. Development comes from we, the people at the local government level. We, the people who are making the decisions, leading the ideas, leading the changes, and dragging in more resources from wherever we can. So please stay committed, stay tuned to what is happening, and let's see how we can support our democracy. Let's see how we can support the governance of this country, because it is us. It is us next. It is you and I. No matter what we do, no matter where we run to, no matter where we are hiding, it is our time to rule this country. It is our time to make sure that we are bringing fresh ideas, fresh energy, fresh perspectives into the trajectory and the progress of this country. So you and I must be involved. You and I must be engaged. And so today I am here to empower you to take up power, take up, your arsenals, take up your arsenals, engage with your people, start writing out what plans you have for your community, start digging, start searching, start learning, start researching. This is our moment to help this country, and this is our moment to ensure that the progress of this country is being driven by us. Thank you.